Well, happy Friday, or wherever you're catching this in time. This is your daily insight on life and love for March 5th, 2021. Also being timeless, so wherever you're catching this in time, this could be relevant. And if not, it is all good. You can always let it fall away. You can always enjoy my shenanigans. I don't know, you can always book a personal reading, for God's sakes. Coronavirus sale includes all of my services. Go ahead, reach out, email address below. Go ahead, do it. Either that or just hang out. It's always good to have you here. So, are we ready to kick this off? It looks like some sort of awesome new beginning that is going to be a commitment on your part. I do feel like this is something that is a major win for you. It feels like a victory, and it also feels like it is breaking a lot of familial patterns. This is solidification of a pattern that has been broken, and it also feels like it's related to the family and generational issues. I love this. This is a commitment for you. And also, this isn't something you got to necessarily worry about. Yes, it's uncharted territory, but the great thing about it is the transparency, the unknowing. And I love the fact that this is saying, get uncomfortable with that, about being in the unknown with it. This came up in what I've been pulled to do recently, which is shake you. Boop. Okay, so that happened. I didn't mean to cause an earthquake. I feel like I should blame you, though. That seems to be the more easy thing for me to do. So I'm going to do it. Anyway, now that you have taken sole ownership of whatever just happened, we're going to look at this. This is, now, it could be from a mean spirit guide. We do have loved ones who have crossed over where they do act as a mean spirit guide. So, if you've been thinking about a loved one recently, I don't care how oh God, that sounds wrong. It doesn't matter the age of which they have crossed over. Whoever you have been thinking about recently, the first name that is coming to mind, this is going to be the person who is stepping forward and giving you this message. So just to be clear, age on the other side doesn't mean anything. It is spiritual energy. So, dear you, I love this. Uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed into the unknown, you are pulled to discover new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new. Do something different. You won't know how it feels or what it looks like or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step. They're telling you to step into the unknown and experience something with unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad that you did. The treasure will appear, and they want you to know that they are so proud of you for being so brave. It took a lot to step up towards this. The fact that you did that I think was the breaking point of whatever the generational issue was. A whole new level of commitment on your part. So they want you to know that you are loved, and they fully support this. Spirit is not going to let you fall flat on your face with this. You will get bumps and bruises and fall in life. Let's be real. They're saying that this move that you are doing, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So, I want to get back to this. So, let's look at the undertone of all of this. This can involve a life direction. It can also involve a partnership. Don't you like that? Where am I being pulled to? No. Okay. Don't mind the noise. All right, so we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Ooh. I'm taking away the gender. These are often known as mommy issues. It's a new start. This is saying that you can't place that old issue on a new start. That you can't take with you. That is something that has been coming to a close in your life. And this is something that I feel like you've been really handling. So let's see. Something's coming in from a distance. A new start, fresh start coming in from far. And I feel like you don't even see these ships fully in the distance yet. All you can see is the field. You can see the mountains. There is a hint of the water. It's not a mirage. This is going to take time. So what's coming in? Ooh. Good God. I like this. Look at that. This is, I could be that cheeseball. Now, I haven't done these readings in so long, the soulmate twin flame ones. I'm only going to loosely talk about it because there's a few things that are going on in this reading, a few different storylines. A lot of the people in the soulmate twin flame community love this card. It is of union. It is the marriage card. It's the twin flame 1111 card. This card used to excite me to no end. However, this is talking about a celebration. This can be talking about nuptials and a wedding, but this isn't happening right now. This is after a long stem time in this. Also, if you're on another storyline, and we're not talking about love, because I have two very different things going on in this reading, this can be the breakthrough and solidification that you are looking for on your path. This new star has taken forever to get here. It feels like it was so long off. It feels like you stopped dreaming about it. But the thing is, with all the closure and the dead ends that you just closed off in this life, yeah, game on. So what does Spirit want to tell you if this is a love connection? Ooh, enough of me being a terrible shuffler. Oh. You have a ton of anxiety about it right now. You're still doing it, but you have a ton of anxiety. And you want to know what? This could be so inconvenient in you holding yourself back. You are very hesitant to jump on this. That is your karmic lesson. When are you going to stop from living an old storyline? When are you going to stop looking for the impossible? Well, when are you going to stop thinking that you are impossible, that love is impossible, that this is going to be something that just breaks you? Speak softly, carry big stick. You are very defensive about this, and we are going to find out why, because if you're not careful, you're going to get there, but you're going to get there kicking and screaming and crying, and you don't want to do that. All right, out with it. Take your time. Isn't that a thing? We have the Knight of Wands, and that's also in reverse. Don't lose yourself. This is grounding, compassionate energy. You're going to have to reprogram yourself, not around this relationship. I don't want you to lose yourself in a relationship. That's not what this is about. You maintain your own identity in it. Let's see. This is everything you want. It's not going to control you. There is freedom in it. But you have to learn how to pace yourself. There's a lot of anxiety, attachment issues that are engaged in previous relationships. Now, this is a test in time, and the karmic lesson. Are you willing to monitor your own thoughts and actions in this? Not because of the other person, but because this looks like you starting to psych yourself out. This is not who you are. You are not this person who's going to be abandoned. You don't have to have this commitment on lockdown by tomorrow. You can breathe around it. Look at it. It is a new beginning. You are not going to be controlled by this. You're not going to be abandoned. This is commitment that's coming in. Look at this. So, if you follow the advice of Spirit and you get out of your own way and pump the brakes to your comfort zone, not out of panic, what is the likely outcome for you? I love this. Oh, the mini reads are so awesome with this. Right, you. Hold on, we're getting there. Okay. Man, if you, that ding might be validation. Yep, you went out. If you get off your own back and stop panicking, this can be one of the most free, interdependent relationships. And it seems like there's soulmate, deep soulmate energy. It seems like a lot of victory, validation, and it seems like really pacing yourself. And there is a psychic connection with this connection. They understand the fear. They might even be just as afraid. You know, they can pick up a lot of things. I mean, you guys can pick up off each other and really understand what the other person is feeling. It doesn't negate the importance of words in it, but it is saying that, hey, if you're freaking out, chances are it's going to make them freak out too. So be that mirror and work on your own confidence in this. I do see that this is going to be something that is very passionate, that you need to pace yourself with. And it does look like there's commitment. So if we are not looking at love, but we are looking at a victory in life, what is that looking like for you? So what is the reason behind this? Okay, 2 cards just flew out. We got the 6 of Wands all over this bad boy. It is your time to win and your time to shine, and it's your time to get over these self-sabotaging ways. You are your own worst enemy. You are, without question. You know your own secrets, and you will use them against yourself by any means before you allow yourself to move forward. And that is the old storyline. I think that you kicked your own butt, and now it's just like, okay, you want to know what? We can't suffer like this anymore. We have to move forward. So, you're having a celebration in life. You have so many wins coming for you. This is recognition, validation, ascension. If you're looking for some sort of a promotion, if you're looking for a new start in a career, whatever you are looking for, go get it, because your name is plastered all over that bad boy. You got to learn when to let yourself have a win and not let somebody else have that control over your head that, you know what, there's somebody better than you. That should have been me. That should have been my victory. No, it shouldn't. Sit down. Shut up. Nobody cares. All right. So what's the advice to get you there? What is the advice? Take your time. Lay your foundation. Put all your cards out on the table when you are dealing with others so they know exactly what they can anticipate when they are working with you. Get rid of the mindset that all success comes with a price, that something has to suffer in order for you to win. You don't need that mindset. People who are being successful, by whatever that looks like in your mind, it is not because they are that they are evil, that they have sold themselves to the devil, that they are, on drugs or on something, or they have somehow done something horrible. You got to change that mindset on it. And it's not you sacrificing yourself to live this martyr lifestyle so that somebody else can chime in. Your life is not a story of being a cautionary tale. This, your world, got turned upside down by things outside of your control, but that is because you gave your power away, because you were conditioned to give your power away. And I wish I could tell you how much I hate that, but I think you already know. You hate whatever has been holding you back, even if that involves yourself. It's okay to admit that we don't like some aspect of ourselves that we had inhibited. Is that the word I want? You know how it can be here sometimes. That prevented us from moving on. There we go. You want to know what? Because I'm having a hard time with the words. Maybe I'm losing it. I don't know. There is something about yourself that you have either been taught to hate or that you would hate because this was natural inside of you. And the exterior circumstance taught you that whatever it was, even if they didn't know it was inside of you, that this was something less than desirable. You have held back so much greatness because this would have upset somebody who you greatly looked up to and admired. So the thing is, if you have the ability to upset them versus you, upset them. Also in the same breath, some of you watching have children and you're worried about upsetting them. Please factor in that, is this a disappointment that is a consistent thing that you want to stop doing in their life? Because that's a thing. Either that, or are you just worried that you are in some way, shape, or form, somehow letting down your child? Guess what? If you're a guardian of a living thing on this planet, you are going to screw it up in some way, shape, or form. You are not perfect. That child is not perfect, but they are beautiful and they are miracles, just as you were and are and continue to be. So get off your back with that one. That's right, I said it. I gave you the love throwdown. Now what? Now what? Oh, man. So, what are your plans? What are you going to do for the weekend? Oh, my God. So, like this. Are we low-key making connections this weekend? This is something you didn't see coming. How awesome is that? You did not see this heart coming. You did not see this passion coming. You didn't see this opportunity coming yet. Here it is. Take your time. All right, you. Closing messages from Spirit, because we can. Two of Cups, my favorite card. Make the investment. 5 seconds of bravery. As long as you're not breaking any laws, do the 5 seconds of bravery. Make that call, send that email, tell somebody that you love them, tell somebody they can F off, tell somebody that you're going to start something, or you want to tell yourself that you're going to start something. And then once you get through that barrier, do another one. You are such an emotionally connected, grounded, assertive, amazing individual. You have the ability to make these choices. The thing is, get over the mindset of time. All you have is this time, and the speed of which it goes is not up to you, baby. Spirit's time and your time are going to be two very different things. So that seems to be where everything is going, and I want to get rest easy. The karmic lesson is breaking through the procrastination and getting what you want, and not taking no for an answer, not thinking you are beneath it by any means. Breakthroughs are coming. Invest in it, invest in yourself. So I got it. I love this. The old had to die off so that you can start this new thing. And this, whether it's a relationship or the path in life for you, know that this is absolutely passionate and it's fulfilling all of your checks. All the boxes are getting checked off. This is divine connections here. And the pain that you had felt before in all of your failures and all of your embarrassments and all of your letdowns, you will see why those had to happen the way that they did for this to come into play. You are having some pretty big miracles and jobs come into play. I'm so happy for you. You know that this doesn't end at midnight. So this is the projection of your future based off of the work that you have done, what you're doing right now, and if you continue to do these things. So if you have questions about booking your own session, because while I did this reading, your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in depth, and intense. Email address below. And then you can also find me on social platforms. Find me. Say hi. Okay. Go rock the weekend. Go have an amazing day. Go get your food, your drink. Go have an amazing day. Make this yours. I'll talk to you all soon. I'm sending you so much love. So I want you to think of a loved one who's crossed over. If nobody's coming to mind, that's perfectly fine. This is going to be from your main spirit guide. So listen. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed up against the unknown, you are pulled towards into discovering new possibilities that has been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power, and your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad that you did, because the treasures will appear. We're so proud of you for being so brave. You are so loved and supported. Love, Spirit. Go make your move. 5 seconds of bravery. And when that works, do 5 more. Be about it, baby. So are you so used to an old storyline that it could involve complete and utter betrayal, disappointments, some sort of letdown? It's a constant cycle in your life, and now something new is presenting itself to you, but you are almost completely hell-bent on being proven right. So this is saying, why are you looking for a reason to be upset? This is a lot of self-protection, but it's to your detriment now. How about you talk about what you are really looking for, what you're really focused on, and what the real blockage is here? You're afraid to be happy. You're afraid that this isn't real, that this is just a facade, like some other things in the past were. You do have a treasure, and there's almost nothing that you have to do for it. This is something that's coming your way, and it's very divinely guided. So this is saying, get out of your own way. Let yourself be happy. It's not going to turn out the way things did in the past. Stay safe, have fun. You're worth the happiness. Perfect time to stir up some sort of divine order in the chaos. I know, it seems like since something is coming to a close in your life and you're having like this new beginning, it's going, you wanna know what? This has got to be messy. There's a lot of pressure behind this. You must be feeling it. No. Yes, there is chaos, but it's settling for you. Not you're being settled for. No. And not that you're settling for anything else. No, the chaos in itself is finding its place in your world and getting quiet so that something new can emerge. This is a painful ending that you had experienced in the past. However, this is making way for some really beautiful, happy new beginnings. This is not something that is going to be short-lived. And once you come to the threshold of this, you will see why the pain had to happen the way that it did so you can get here. Now, the key now is going to have to unlock some sort of new door. And what is behind that door? Go look. Yeah, well, you don't know where anything is going right now. You don't need to know. Get comfortable with not knowing. I know, right? It's like trying to baptize a cat. Yeah, you're not starting off at square one. This is just a new transition. You are in a new transition. Does that make sense? You are at the start of something, but not at square one. This is saying you're way more capable. No, you don't have to know where everything's going. It's not that you're winging it. It's that you're letting it unfold. You're not resisting. You are in the flow state. And this is saying, I don't know where this is going, but Through everything, I have learned to trust it. So look, this is not on any sort of time constraint. You feel like you're running out of time. You got to stop comparing yourself to other people's experience. You have to stop having to have this micromanaged and in place. You're losing the entire joy of the journey. Let yourself be happy and let yourself be comfortable in excitement and in the journey and in the unknown. I hope it made sense. Stay safe, have fun. Well, it looks like you are finding your passion and confidence. And this is after what seems to be, ouch, just ouch. You have really good intentions, but no matter how hard you tried hanging on to whatever this was in your life, it went right through the tips of your fingers. There was no way that this wasn't going to dissolve in itself. That it hurts, and what you're recovering from is going to take some time. This is going to take a lot of self-care and nurturing. However, the fallout of this is a new power, sense of self, a new sense of passion. I think that you have been made remarkably new. Look at this. The old interests aren't there. There has to be something new found. Now, this might involve a person or a path. Whatever it is, take your time and really sink your teeth into it. There's a lot to be discovered here. Take your time.